Avengers! Assemble. Here we go.
Nobody pull a hamstring. Warm up.
This movie is massive.
It was so much fun.
Insane. This doesn't feel cool, but if it looks cool, that's what matters.
I think I'm a very lucky guy.
It's an amazing, super emotional, beautiful thing.
It was really a joy.
And the rest is history.
It's powerful being on set with these people. It's been almost a 10-year journey. I couldn't imagine a better group of people to be sharing this ride with. Everyone was kind of swimming in the same direction, and before you knew it, it was like it's kind of like a crew team. Everyone's rowing in rhythm, and we're flying.
How are you guys planning on beating that?
Together. I have a really, really deep sense of gratitude and joy.
You trust me?
I do.
I just saw a couple scenes from this film cut together, rough cut, and you get choked up. You know, they're not even emotional scenes, but I was getting choked up, and it is because of this journey.
Some people move on, but not us. Not us.
Hello everyone, my name is Rao and today we're going to talk about Captain America's fate in the Avengers Endgame movie. As we all know, Captain America was tasked at the end of Endgame to return the stones as well as the Mjolnir to the past. Captain America went back in time to return the stones but didn't return as himself. Captain America, who traveled through time as young Steve Rogers, came back as an old man Rogers, who's now lived his life. It was revealed that he went back in time, returned all the stones, but decided to stay back and live the life he was always craving. He finally got to dance with Peggy. But then what after that? What about after the dance with Peggy? Well, let's find out. Writers Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely have revealed the fate of Captain America. Due to Steve's decision to stay back in time, there are two Captain Americas, one who marries Peggy, another who was in the ice. In the earlier version, it was revealed that Carter has two children, and her husband was actually saved by Captain America himself back when Cap decided to infiltrate the Hydra base. So, was Peggy's husband Steve Rogers all along? It could be. No names were dropped, and Peggy may have had to lie about her husband to avoid the butterfly effect. The writers revealed that in Peggy's funeral, young Steve Rogers was holding up the casket in the front while the old one was holding up the casket in the back. Old Man Rogers has renamed himself as Roger Stevens instead of Steve Rogers, which means it's confirmed that there's always been two Captain America instead of one. Obviously, Old Man Rogers had to be slick and avoid all interactions with the young Steve Rogers to avoid timeline branching. Old Man Rogers only had to be really careful to avoid young Steve Rogers after 2011, because that's when Captain America was thought back from the ice. So when the events of Avengers went down, Old Man Rogers was probably hiding in his home protecting Carter. The questions in everyone's mind is that won't this create another timeline due to the butterfly effect? Writers commented saying that Ancient One said that only removing the Infinity Stones will create another branch timeline. Since Cap has returned all the stones back to his rightful timeline, creating branch timelines would be impossible. So this means that the husband that was mentioned in the Winter Soldier movie was always Steve Rogers. This also means that the kids belong to Steve Rogers. What do you think? Are you satisfied with this explanation? Let me know down in the comment section.